Hey there, Star Bobatoon here at my cousin's house. I think that I am in Spotsylvania, California. Spotsylvania, Virginia. You can see the deck that I'm sitting on. This is such a lovely house. In fact, this house that belongs to my cousin is kind of part of the reason why I'm on this adventure. See, a couple of years ago, my cousin moved down here from New York and built this beautiful house on this lovely country club area. And I came to the house, I was so impressed. I was so impressed. I mean, just beautifully furnished, all the beautiful rooms for her and her family. It's just an amazing house. And then I went back to my house and I took a look around. And this is not about, she's got a better house than I have. Her house is bigger, her house is pretty. It wasn't about that. When I walked into my house, the thing that I noticed was missing was love. Not love between the people, love my kids. What was missing was the love for my house. See, that's what Sharon had in her house. She loved her house, and you could tell that she loved it. And there was no love in my house for my house. I had been neglecting my house for a very long time. You know, the doors come off the hinges and I just kind of lean it up there. My son is in a wheelchair, as most of you know, so there are wheelchair accidents all over the house. I'm going to get to them. It was cluttered, there's stuff all over the place, and the backyard, the outside was even worse. Things overgrown and that sort of thing. But the point is, I had no love for my house, and I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave the house, get an apartment. A house was way more work than I ever thought that it was. But when I came from my cousin's house, and realized that there was a lack of love in my house, that's when I went into action and decided to love my house every weekend. Every weekend I was going to do something to show my house that I had love for it. Just fixing things, Spent a lot of time fixing the outside, and finally got to my house to a place where I did like it. There was much love in it. I told you before, I discovered I had a deck and a backyard and trees. I was really loving my house. And then the opportunity comes for me to leave my house and end up right here on my cousin's house, in my cousin's house for a couple of weeks, on her deck, enjoying it. And so the principle here, the star point, if you will, is you can't get to where you want to be until you are grateful where you are. That is your star point for today and our message. I will talk with you soon.